Hello and welcome to W.A.N.G. I'm your webmistress, Linda. We've been building it up for quite a while here, so get ready to have some hot wangy business blasted at you fast and loose. First on the agenda is pop culture analyst, Sphinx. What have you got to get this wang bang started, Sphinx? First up, we got the Season 3 finale of Sherlock going down. The fuck was up with that? Then there's Season 2 of Hannibal starting up soon, and an episode of Supernatural where Sam has his shirt off. Jesus titty fucking Christ, get me a mop and some new panties, 'cause I'm gonna need to clean up on aisle me when that shit comes out. Thanks, Sphinx. Up next is token attractive correspondent, Farah. Where to begin? There was the infamous Tumblr crash of last Friday, rendering bloggers technologically impotent for almost a harrowing 13 minutes. What 13? Drink it in. That's all we have time for this week on W.A.N.G. Things to mark your calendar for next week. Farah rates the butts of the Avengers, and Sphinx takes us on an in-depth undercover report. Tampons with wings. What's the deal? This has been W.A.N.G., planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow. Hello and welcome to W.A.N.G. I'm your webmistress, Linda. We're gonna wangle-dangle some tasty tidbits your way, so buckle up. First up is pop culture analyst, Sphinx. I am among you. What's your wang thing this week, Sphinx? So many things, Linda. So many fucking things. For all my Whovian peeps out there, hold on to your respective reproductive organs, 'cause there's rumors Captain Jack Harkness will be returning for an episode in Season 8. Holy Riders of Rohan, I'd like to spank that 3 ways to Mardi Gras. Thanks, Sphinx. Up next is token attractive correspondent, Farah. Talking iOS 7 for a minute, if I may, Linda. I have just upgraded to the iPhone 5S, which has many stunning features, but most impressive of the new features is, without a doubt, the English UK setting. Looks like showers today, Farah. I'd suggest bringing a raincoat. Holy fuck, Knuckle. That's all we have time for this week on W.A.N.G. Things to mark your calendar for next week. Sphinx goes on a bus and makes people generally uncomfortable, and Farah conducts an interview with overweight teenage lesbians who write man-on-man fanfiction. This has been W.A.N.G., planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow. Hello and welcome to W.A.N.G. I'm your webmistress, Linda. W.A.N.G.'s got a lot for you to swallow today, so batten down the hatches. First up is a special report from pop culture analyst Sphinx. Where you at, Sphinx? Linda, I am on location in the closet of a self-identified brony.
The fuck is that?
Here we can clearly identify over 110 My Little Pony collectibles and items of sexual cosplay.
Is there someone in there?
Or costume play.
The fuck?
Thanks, Sphinx. Up next is token attractive correspondent, Farah. What do we got, Farah? Today we're looking at the mood radar, Linda. A vibrator so easy to use, no wonder it's number 1. With the mood radar, you simply plug it in and select what emotional state you are in. The mood radar does the rest. Whether you're in the mood for a You're a Pretty Princess cuddle or a Game of Thrones fuckfest, the mood radar will deliver. It even sympathizes with you on several customizable issues. You're not fat, you're curvy. She sounds totally out of line. You're worth more than that. That's all we have time for this week on W.A.N.G. Things to mark your calendar for next week. Sphinx discusses the homoerotic subtext of the Declaration of Independence, and Farah holds an interview with a girl who can get away with only using petite-sized tampons. Christ, I did that. Not even Moses could part that Red Sea. This has been W.A.N.G., planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow. Hello and welcome to W.A.N.G. I'm your webmistress, Linda. This W.A.N.G.'s got a few strokes for different folks this week, so hold on tight. First up is pop culture analyst Sphinx. What do you think of the Oscars this year, Sphinx? Linda, for 23 years I have been under the assumption I was living on planet Earth, but apparently I have been an unknowing inhabitant of a dimension where logic flies off like a ball bag in the breeze. Excuse us while we animated a fucking dragon and created an entire alternate nipple-sucking reality over here. Some boob got lost in space, stopped the presses, and hold the hobbits. We haven't seen this hot mess 50 freaking times already. And in terms of celebutants, we must beg the question, If Jennifer Lawrence trips and no one's around to see it, is it still relatably quirky? Thanks, Sphinx. Next up is token attractive correspondent Farah with a special panel discussion. The Star Wars prequel trilogy. How much balls did it actually suck?
Set my phasers to stun, am I right?
If you could set your mouth to shut the fuck up for a second, I'd like to point out what I feel are the most glaringly problematic errors with the new Star Wars script. First, there's the complete and utter lack of a protagonist. Is it Qui-Gon? Amidala? Might as well be a fucking chaise lounge for all the emotional depth the main characters conjure.
The second one was the best. It was so romantic.
I swear to God, Linda, if she doesn't stop talking, I will smash her face until it is a liquid I can put into my fountain pen. Then I will use it to write a letter to her mourning parents, and I will tell them what a fuck-up the deceased daughter was.
I liked her dresses.
That's all we have time for this week on Wang. Things to mark your calendar for next week. Farah goes undercover in a sports bra, and Sphinx tries to understand why some people think Star Trek Next Gen is in any way better than the original. This has been Wang, planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Wang. I'm your webmistress, Linda. Things are really going to unload here at Wang, so open up. First up is pop culture analyst Sphinx with a cinematic critique. What'd you think of the Lego movie, Sphinx? Linda, imagine, if you will, a 12-year-old knave, peeking at his dad's Playboy only to discover the titties have been replaced with the severed heads of disgruntled manatees. Not a fan, huh? Call me a purist, Linda, but I believe Legos are better seen, not heard. You didn't see the movie, did you, Sphinx? I did not. Next up is token attractive correspondent Farah, and by popular demand, for some fucking reason, her new co-anchor.
Yay!
Let us begin to dilute the pain by discussing a hot new trend.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No.
He's bringing photobombing to the next level.
Please stop.
Benedict Photo-Bomberbatch, you feel me?
He can bomberbatch my maidenhead, that's all I'm saying. We are not making bomberbatch a thing.
Hashtag too late.
That's all we have time for this week on Wang. Things to mark your calendar for next week. Sphinx does some shit, Farah does some other shit, in the process of freaking killing myself. Don't be a sore co-anchor, Farah. Sphinx tries to figure out what a night veil is, and Farah uncovers the truth behind sizing charts for women's clothing. This has been Wang, planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Wang. I'm your webmistress, Linda. We're about to blow our top, so spit it out, Sphinx. Linda, I am...
Sphinx, where's your father's hemorrhoid cream?
How the preteen jizz rag should I know, Mom?
Your father's little bumhole bouncer's giving him ass sass, but Mom is coming for him.
Mom, go play Grand Theft Anal in your own room.
I just wanted to make sure. I heard on the internet some kids use it to stimulate themselves. On their genitals.
Next up, Farah and her co-anchor discuss the season highlights of AMC's The Walking Dead. This show's got 4 seasons so far, Linda, and if you're not up to date, then fret not. Season 1. We got minorities? No, we're gonna kill off all but one, and his name is gonna be T-Dog. Nothing for those social justice warriors to complain about now. Season 2. Trust a white guy in Georgia who lives on a plantation. Sure, that idea's never screwed someone over. Oh, you got a barn full of zombies. Season 3. That Woodbury place seems legit? No. Woodbury is as far from legit as you can possibly fucking get. Season 4. They're zombies? No. They're zombies with a virus. No, wait. They're zombies with a super mega virus. Hey, what the... What you got there, Farah?
I made us bestie necklaces.
And you're actually wearing it? It would appear she has superglued it to my neck. That's all we have time for this week on Wang. Things to mark your calendar for next week. Sphinx confuses everyone no matter what bathroom she uses, and Farah calms down with some Flappy Bird. This has been Wang, planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Wang. I'm your webmistress, Linda. We've taken this Wang's load on the road to Anime Boston this week. First up, we have Sphinx checking out Artist Alley. See anything good, Sphinx? It's porn over here, Linda, as far as the naked and throbbing eye can see. Fan art porn is like a unicorn that grants wishes with its thick purple wand and its hairy sack of magic. No matter how obscure your fetish, Anime Boston's got something for you to get your five-fingered hoedown going. You want Sailor Moon as a mermaid? Child's Play, Attack on Titan, Space Jam crossover gangbang? Got you covered. No matter your OTP, no cannon's gonna get in the way of your ship. What you got there, Sphinx? Don't think you need to be worrying about that, Linda. Next up is Farah and her co-anchor. Who are we today, ladies? DC's Poison Ivy, Linda. The only Batman villain whose drugs don't stop her from twat-blocking justice.
I'm Sexy Pikachu. +5 agility. Pika-P.
I'm noticing a lot of unconscious men, Farah. That would be because of the toxins. If I get groped, they get doped. You put actual poison onto your Poison Ivy costume? You bet your ass. That's all we have time for this week on W.A.N.G. Things to mark your calendar for next week: Sphinx causes mass mayhem on Pokemon Twitch, and Farah requires medical attention after discovering a leaked teaser for Incredibles 2. This has been W.A.N.G., planting the seeds to a nerdier, dirtier tomorrow.